Okay, I welcome you to today's video. But before we get into the video, let me just quickly explain again. I'm still introducing you guys to the Vault. So this is a platform where you subscribe and get access to my templates. Okay, so someone had asked me if they subscribe to this offer for $10 a month, how many templates are they going to get? So the Vault is open and I keep on adding more templates. So if by the time you subscribe, there are 30 already, or there are 10, you have access to all of them. Okay, the more I add, the more you get access. Let's say by the time you subscribe, there are 40, there are 50, you get all of them plus the ones that I keep on adding every single week. So this is a very good platform for people who want templates, resources, or templates, stage flat templates, because you only get to pay per month. So this is like a subscription based platform. It's not like my other stores and my other platform where you buy one template at a certain fee. No, this one it's $10, or you pay $27 for 3 months, or you pay $45 for 6 months, and then you have access to the Vault. So what I want to discuss today is this. So there is someone that asked me how they're able to do this. Now, not really the design itself, but look at what happens here. Okay, now you can see there's like this, we call these carousel. Okay, carousel. So this is what we call carousel designs, and they are now a trend on Instagram. So you really need to know how to do this, because definitely someone is going to ask you to do this sooner or later. So now look at what happened here. Okay, so there is the design and whatever, but this is not really about the design. And you can see that there is him here also. Okay, when you slide to the next flyer, you can see that that back, was his back, and then it gets into this particular screen. There is a quote. You can see his hand is not showing, but if you slide, there is the hand here. You go to the next screen, it's him here, and you can see there is a hand here, and that hand has appeared on this screen, and then that's when they have their main service flash. So this is a very, very good marketing or advertising strategy that is currently trending, especially on Instagram. So that's what I want to show you how to do in this particular video. Okay, so let me open Photoshop. So I don't know if I should cut this image, but I'm going to do that. But now let's go. What is more important is actually the setup itself. Okay, let me show you the easiest way you can do that. So if you remember yesterday, the previous video that I dropped yesterday, yeah. Let me open that template and I show you there was something that I did that is the same method that is being used. That is the same method that is being used. Now let me bring this in. What is going on? Okay. Now you see the way we got the face here, and the face was going in another shape. That is the idea, right? So let's do this. We go to File, New, and then we put in the dimensions that we want. Okay, so for depending with the size that you want, so let's do the same recommended for Instagram, right? These are the dimensions recommended for Instagram. So we're gonna call this church flyer carousel. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it or spelling, if I've spelled it correctly. So once this is done, right, you're gonna come here, and then I'm gonna hold Shift and press star. Now the number that I'm gonna put after this is the number of the carousels that I want, or the number of templates that I want, or the number of canvas that I want. Okay, what we're trying to avoid here is to create these flowers individually, because it's going to be a bit difficult and challenging. So since this, I just want to show you, it's more like an example, right? So let me just do 2, 4, 6, 7. Let me just do 7, but I don't think I'm going to do all of them in terms of designing. Yeah, so we do that. Okay, you see, very important. So let's go to view, and then we come to, let's fit in here, view, then we go to new guide. Okay, we go to new guide, and then what we're gonna do here, sorry, view, and then let's go to new guide layout. So what we're gonna do here is that we're gonna put the number of the screens that we have selected there, okay, which is 7, I guess. Okay, which was 7, and then we hit OK. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these, no matter how small you see them here, no matter how small they might seem there, this is the actual size. Let me just put this back and then hit OK, hit create. So have you seen this canvas? That is, this one is equal to this. Okay, so we're gonna go to view again, and what I want to do is just lock the guides, and then come to this particular tool here. Okay, slice tool, and then come here and say right click and say divide slice. Okay, so we're going to divide it into vertical, and then we're going to put the same value, which is 7 that we want, and then hit OK. So what this has done is that it has cut them into individual screens, right? So don't mind whatever you're seeing here, they're not going to be visible. So now when we are designing, we are zooming this, and we are putting our design on this. Okay, are we together on that one? So let us start now. Let's say I bring this in here. Okay, have you seen the way it is? It has gone everywhere. So what I can do is I can leave it there if I want to do. Now let me go back to this example, right? You can see that like for them, they maintained the color. I think they did 2. There was this, there was this, there was this, then the blue started coming. It just depends with what you want. Now in case you want to maybe put in different colors, what I can advise you to do is to use a shape, and then select that particular canvas, and then begin to clip what you want to this shape, so that it can just remain on a single canvas, right? But if you want, you can do it like this. So let's try to see if we can make a quick design, just something fast, something quick. Okay, so we can, but I want to do to show you how they were doing the hand thing, yeah, or how they were able to put one image and then it's crossing into another screen. So let's say we use this one here. Are you seeing what has happened here? We do this. Okay, it's just an example. So really about this, I'm not focusing much on the designing part. Okay, I just want you to show you how something like that can be or was done. Then let's go to my desktop, and then let's just get this image and bring it in here like so. I think I'm gonna do what I did, what I was advising. Sorry. Okay, so let me just do this and then do that, and then bring in this like so. Okay, so let's just zoom. No, I'll zoom this in there like this. Okay, so let me just put this into like this, but I don't think I like. And I can try out this. So let me go back here and check if I can find another blending mode. Okay, let me just leave this here and then just drop the opacity like so, and then let's do what we did in the previous video and also just turn this one into okay. Let's just drive him like so. Okay, awesome. Now now I don't know what to write, so let's see if we can find we can ask the Google AI to say, give me, so 1 2 3 4 5 6, give me 6 quotes about, let's say, giving. Okay, and then we'll change it to AI. Okay, I think it has already done that. This is good. Famous quotes on generosity, biblical, about giving. Let's just say 6 quotes about biblical. I don't know if we're just trying to get something, you know, these are you know, these guys are giving me the verses, you know, not really there. So let's do the AI mode. Say I don't want the scriptures. I don't want scriptures. Just random Christian based quotes. Okay, since it's just for example, but this is not what I wanted. Huh? Okay, so let's just put this one here. Okay, and then maybe let's just write it in here. Now let's put it like so. Okay, no, let me just do this and then just reset this, and then I want to choose this font. Kindly just follow along. I'm gonna use this font. Okay, so let's just do this, and do this, and do this. Okay, and make this as big as we can, maybe like so. God has given us 2 hands, one to receive with and the other to give with good. This is nice. This is a very good quote. Okay, let's go here. Okay, then from here now, what you're doing now is you just kind of remember, I'm not focusing much on making this looking as good as, okay, but we can just kind of spice it up by maybe, what else can we, okay, let's do this. Let's come to this not this, let's come to our normal, and then let's just get one or two things from here, like maybe the date, maybe the venue, maybe I don't know. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is that we're gonna get our social media icons. Okay, we just want to spice this up or just add one or two things. We can add this here, and then we can come back, we can get the venue and the time maybe. Okay, so let's go ahead and change this to I don't want to change it to white because it will start giving me a lot of work that I don't want to do. Okay, so let's go back here on the gradient view. I don't like this. I think we're gonna do this. Okay, so let's come back here and this is good. Let's get the okay, the icon, just the icon themselves, the icons only, sorry, and change them to that. Okay, so you were seeing that okay, so we're able just to change this. Let's bring this down here, just delete both of those. So let's lock the layers. I think, which ones, let's try to group these and just lock them, because I want to move and balance up these. Okay, like so. Bring this here, and then maybe what we can do is just to add let me see if I can get something else here. Okay, I think let's go and get the this info that is here. So it is 2026 and this word. We just want to see if we can spice this up a bit. Okay, and then let's change first. I want us to change that. I love the color, but let's make it more okay. So let's just copy, and then let's locate these two words. I'm sorry if I'm fast, I'm trying to be. Okay, so remember, the idea is just to okay, maybe I don't know. Come on guys, me, I'm always Okay, so what we can do is let us try to come to the next page. Okay, let's push him backwards a bit. Let's come to the second page and let's just put him down because I want to show you exactly. So we're gonna go back to our search, right, and find another quote. I do not believe one can settle how much we ought to give. I'm afraid the only safe rule is to give more than we can spare. Okay, so what we are doing now is just bringing this back. Okay, and doing this. If it's gonna be a bit long, we can look for something which is short. I think like maybe this. I won't even read it. Or let's just double click on the text and then paste that. At least this is a bit short compared to that, I think so. Okay, we can put it like so. And then what we can do is, I think I had liked the fact that we could see a bit of some text. Okay, so now we can just even make this as big as so. Okay, and then we can find a very good blending mode. Okay, and then just reduce its opacity a bit like so. And then there's nothing else we can get from here, right? So maybe just bringing back just bringing back this. What am I doing? I forgot what I'm supposed to do. Okay, just maybe bringing back these two like so. And then on this part, what else can we do? 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 Of course, we're gonna put a quote, but I want something. Okay, maybe we can bring his photo, this photo. Yeah, and that's why I liked the idea of making, you know, making the shape, because sometimes it can be a bit tricky. So I'm gonna bring this picture maybe up to here. Oh no, I don't like that. And then just get this up to there and then just put it. And then the image is okay, is here, right? And then bring it maybe here. No, not maybe, we're gonna bring it okay. So this image, convert to smart object, bring it here and then lock it. Okay, we'll make it like this. So this is the easiest way in which that can be done. Or what we can do is, since we had liked the, or we did the giving, we can bring this in here. Leave this here, and then maybe just look for golden coin, maybe, or coin PNG. What can we use? This looks good. Now it's gonna take us to Pinterest and then waste my time when I don't have the interest. PNG, I think it's free. Okay, hope you're following, guys. Hope you are following. Hit that subscribe button if you're finding this insightful. Please do share as well if you are new here. My name is Prince. I'm a graphic designer that works with churches and ministers of the gospel around the world. So if you are a pastor, you are out there and you want a flyer or a poster, a banner, any church graphics, you can get in touch with me. If you like exactly, maybe you want a carousel for your ministry, I can do that for you. Okay, so where's the U? We just want to see if we can. It's not making sense. It's not making sense. It's not making sense. It's not making sense at all. This was one of my favorite thing. PNG. I think let's just get this one. Okay, sorry, I had to cut the screen for some reason. Okay, so let's just see if we can. Sorry about that. It's like one of the hard drives is misbehaving. Okay, so we can do this. And then we can see if we can let me just remove, sorry about that. Let me just remove. Okay, so I was just removing the hard drive. So so I think this is gonna be the last thing that I'm doing. At least you have an idea. Then I'm gonna show you trust me, this I don't know what I can do here. Trust me, I don't know what I can do here. I don't know what I can do here. Okay, so let's just add another one. We're gonna see what can happen. So let's lock this. Come on, give me the code. Why are you boycotting? Okay, so we do this, we do this, we do this, we do this. Okay, just take your time, make your design good. Okay, let's do that, let's do that, let's do that, let's do that. Okay, so I'm not gonna finish everything. I'm not gonna finish everything. Okay, so let's just go back and add another one. Let me bring this in here because I want to show you at least maybe 2 good examples. Let's just remove this and then remove this. Okay, then let's get this image, bring it in here. I might not really can you see that? It might not really be cut according. I don't cut using that. So let's just get the eraser and then have our man who was praying here erased. Okay, so forgive me. Okay. Okay, let's just select him like this and then cut him off from the other one, turn him into a smart object, and then let's flip him as well. Let's just bring him in here. Let's give him the same silver silver. Okay. Nice. And then maybe we can bring the coat maybe here. Okay, this is the last thing I'm doing, guys. This is the last one I'm going to do. Like I said, I just wanted to give you guys an idea. From there, you pick it up, you perfect it. Like I said, this is what, like I always say, this is what you should know about some of us that come here to teach or to show you something, right? So we can just show you 1 or 2 things. You pick it up from there and then you start working on it, you start perfecting, you know, you start looking at, okay, how can I make this better, how can I make this that. It looks weird like that, eh? Okay, so let me just end from here so the design can continue, blah 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 blah. Let's just copy this one more time, bring here, copy it again, bring it in here like so, maybe. Okay, so from here, I'm not gonna color this. Like I always say, there are people that pay for this, but let me just do maybe one thing. So you can do your own thing, you know, make your own look nice and stuff. Okay, but this is nice. Okay, this is nice. So remember when we were setting the canvas, we did put a star and then the number of this canvas that you need. What is processing? Okay, it's these same two pictures. Come on. Okay, so let's now let's see if we can maybe put a filter here, just see what can happen here and there. Maybe like so. Okay, just convert this to smart objects, then go to filter, unique collection. Can you load? Okay, then I can begin to work on maybe. Okay, let me not get a lot of things from here. Let me just get okay, so let me just end from here. So once you are done, okay, with your project, now go to File, Export, Save Web Legacy. Okay, it's very, very important. Let's fit this in the view. And some people, they do this, select everything, but I think it works even when you haven't. And then what you're gonna do now is quality 100, just leave this, leave everything the way they are, and just save. Okay, find maybe the desktop and then just hit and then it's done. Okay, now look at them here. That's everything. Okay, that's everything. Is it? What screen was there after this? No, we need this. Why didn't it open up? No. let's delete again. We start again. Let's just delete this folder. Shift delete. Okay, we want everything, so save, export, save to web, fit. Please want this to be saved safely. Okay, now have you seen how they are lining up? So let me go back now to Instagram, and then let's just post this. So this is what is going to happen. Okay, so let's just load them up to here, and then click on open, and then original, then click this part. Okay, they're here, and then hit next. So I'm not going to put any caption. Okay, so the main purpose of this was just to show you how that is created and how you can set up. But as it's loading, let's go back to here. So you have seen that you can create them individually, but it will be, you know, it will give you a bit of some problem. So when you create them like that, then it's when you create them like this, then it's easy because you can be able to see what you're doing in, you know, work on them at the same time. So let's go back. Let's hope it has posted good. Okay, so if you've seen, this is it now, and then there is that. Have you seen now? So this is it. Actually, I think I'd also made a bit of some mistake here. Maybe, okay, this also can be the issue of preference. Maybe I could have taken him maybe a bit back so that his hand can show. Let's try to do it now. Okay, let's try to do it now. Let me just go ahead and delete this since we're still on this. Okay, so that it can now, so that it can show. So what we can do is we can bring him like this actually, and then bring him, then maybe put the coat like here. So I'm not going to change a lot of things. Okay, even him maybe a bit like so, you know. So let's go ahead again and just merge everything, export web legacy, and then let's just fit this in the view, select everything, save. Okay, let's go back. And the one that we need is this one with a lot of SSSS. Okay, so let's create, post, and then just select these three, here, here, so you can get creative. Come on. Okay, so let's check it out in real time. Have you now seen the way it's moving? Okay, so I think now you have an idea. So take time, create, arrange your files. So you can see he was here, we can see his hand, and then we can see the hand pointing there. I've also shown, maybe you didn't know, some of you, maybe how to put something like this in the background, just like that. So take your time. So far there's no client personally that has taught me to do this, yeah, but I can see that the trend is really picking up on Instagram. So that's how you can be able to create a church flyer carousel for your clients, for your personal projects. This is how. Thank you. My name is Prince. If you found this video insightful, kindly subscribe if you're new, leave me a like, comment, and share if you may. I'm a graphic designer that works with churches and ministers of the gospel, providing graphics related things, you know. In case you just want to learn how to design in Photoshop, I teach that. I also teach how to design church flyers in Photoshop. I also teach how I design my church flyers in Photoshop. And remember what I always say, my courses are a bit flexible now. You can just pay to learn one thing instead of, you know, because sometimes, like I said last time, people know how to do certain things. They might not know how to do certain things. So if in case there's something I did on my flyers and say, I like what you did here, how did you achieve this? I can teach you just that specific thing. I also teach how to make money as a graphic designer. My contacts are going to be in the description of this video below if you're watching this on YouTube, and above if you're watching this on Facebook. My name is Prince. Shalom, shalom.